What if the secret to looking 10 years younger wasn't locked in a surgeon's office or a pricey jar of cream, but in the soft snip of scissors across your hair? Imagine standing in front of the mirror, the morning sun catching the strands that frame your face, and feeling a quiet thrill. Not because you've erased time, but because you've embraced it. I have spent years guiding women through the wild, beautiful landscape of aging, thousands of them, each with a story. And I've seen one truth rise above the rest. Nothing, absolutely nothing, shapes how youthful you look after 50 more than your haircut. It's not about chasing the fountain of youth. It's about finding the style that lifts your spirit and lights up your reflection. The catch? The cuts that turned heads in your 30s and 40s might now be the very ones dimming your glow. Your hair's changed, your face has softened, and what once worked might feel like a faded photograph of someone you used to know. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk like old friends sharing a secret. Today, I'm unveiling 6 transformative haircuts, yes, 6, that can peel 5 to 10 years off your appearance in less time than it takes to bake a cake. These aren't just styles, they're science-backed allies designed to work with the shifts your body's been through. One of them might surprise you, a look most women over 50 shy away from, thinking it's off-limits when it could be their golden ticket. Before we start, where are you joining me from? Drop your city in the comments. I'd love to know who's out there. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button, because feeling your best at any age isn't about turning back the clock. It's about stepping into your power. Ready? Let's explore why the right cut can make you look younger overnight. 1. The flowing layered bob. Picture this: a cascade of hair brushing just past your chin, alive with soft, whispering layers that dance with every step. This isn't the stiff, boxy bob your aunt swore by in the nays. No, the flowing layered bob is a modern marvel, a breath of fresh air for women over 50. It's not about sharp edges or heavy lines. It's about movement, gentle waves that ripple like a stream catching sunlight. Those layers? They're the magic. Subtle and blended, they sweep around your face, adding volume where time might have stolen it, framing your features like a painter's careful brushstrokes. Why does this work so well as we age? Let's peel back the science. After menopause, many women lose up to 1/3 of their hair's density. Those thick ponytails of youth thin out, leaving strands that feel heavy and flat. The flowing layered bob counters that. By trimming away the weight that drags hair down, it creates an illusion of fullness, letting your locks bounce like they did decades ago. But it's more than that. It's a psychological lift too. As gravity tugs at our skin, those upward sweeping layers push back, softening the sag and brightening your whole look. It's like a hug from the inside out. Take my friend Clara, 64, a retired nurse with a laugh that fills a room. For years, she clung to a shoulder-length cut, her once lush hair now a shadow of itself. "I used to braid it so tight you could bounce a coin off it," she'd say, nostalgia in her eyes. But when she switched to this bob, layers curling just below her jaw, something shifted. At the grocery store, a cashier squinted and asked, "Have you been on vacation? You look rested." Clara chuckled, "Nope, just chopped my hair." The change wasn't just physical. It sparked a joy she hadn't felt in years, a reminder she was still vibrant, still her. This style's a chameleon too. For a round face, stretch it an inch past the chin to slim things out. Got a heart-shaped face? Let the layers bloom at your cheekbones, highlighting that gorgeous bone structure. Long face, shorter, fuller layers balance it perfectly. Think of icons like Ellen Harper, 79, her silver waves swaying with effortless grace, or Nora Tate, 77, whose honey blonde bob proves color's no barrier. Styling's a breeze. Air dry with a dab of mousse for texture, or wield a round brush for a polished glow. Tried a bob before? Tell me about it below. I'd love to hear your story. 2.
The fattest facial highlights are fresh.
I'd look like a grandma if I went that short. Sound familiar? I've heard it 100 times, and I get it. Cutting your hair feels like letting go of something sacred. But here's the twist. A feathered pixie with side-swept fringe isn't just a haircut, it's a declaration. This isn't the harsh, boyish pixie of yesteryear. It's soft, tailored, with a longer fringe that sweeps across your forehead like a gentle breeze, softening the edges and whispering femininity. The back hugs your head's curve, not buzzed, but sculpted, a frame for the woman you have become. Why is it a game changer past 50? Psychologically, it's bold, a signal you're not hiding behind long locks. Medically, it's brilliant for thinning hair, a plight 40% of us face as hormones shift, shortening the length, ditches those frail, wispy ends, showcasing the thicker roots near your scalp. That fringe? It's a spotlight, drawing eyes upward to your gaze, accentuating cheekbones, and masking the little lines time etches in. It's architecture for your face, built with scissors instead of steel. My neighbor Sophie, 70, was my proof. She'd clung to her gray, thinning strands for decades, terrified short hair would age her. "I'll look like my mother," she'd grumble, picturing a stern matron. But one humid summer day, she took the leap. The result? A feathered pixie, fringe brushing her brows, transforming her tired look into something electric. At our block party, a friend gasped, "Sophie, you look 55. She beamed, twirling a strand. "I feel lighter, inside and out." That lightness? It's the freedom of a cut that says, "I'm me, not my hair." It fits most faces, oval, heart, diamond, and busy lives. 2 minutes with mousse, a quick blow-dry, and you're out the door. Sophie's silver shone like polished steel, a nod to stars like Lila Carter, 67, whose pixie radiates vitality, or Evelyn Shaw, 81, proving elegance thrives in simplicity. Ever tried it? Share below. I'm rooting for your bold side. 3. The collarbone shag with waves. Close your eyes and imagine hair skimming your collarbone, layers rippling like wind through autumn leaves. A modern shag that's less rock star, more refined rebel. This isn't the choppy, high-maintenance shag of the 70s. Today's collarbone shag is a symphony of soft waves, blending shorter face-framing layers into longer ends, crafting volume that feels effortless. It's the haircut that wakes up with you, ready to shine whether you've got 5 minutes or 50. Aging hair often loses its spark. Waves flatten, curls frizz, texture fades. The shag fights back, coaxing your natural pattern to play again. Medically, it's a boon. Layers lift flatness, hiding thinning spots with clever volume. Psychologically, it's a mood lifter, softening the jawline's blur and drawing eyes to your best features. It's like a filter you wear every day, smoothing life's edges with a tousled grace. My sister-in-law Fiona, 61, was a skeptic. Her once wavy mane had gone limp, and she'd hide under caps sighing, "I'm a ghost of myself." Then came the shag, waves tumbling to her shoulders, crown layers plumping her roots. At a family picnic, her niece squealed, "Aunt Fee, you look like a movie star." Fiona laughed, running fingers through her hair. I forgot how good this feels. No more hats, just confidence, blooming like the wildflowers around us. It's versatile. Air dry with spray for beachy ease, blow dry for polish, or curl for flair. Round faces slim with longer layers. Heart-shaped ones balance with shoulder fullness. Think Tessa Brooks, 62, her shag a cascade of cool, or Hannah Gray, 77, rocking golden waves. Tempted? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. 4. The jawline sculptor with hidden layers. Step into a room, hair brushing your jaw. A crisp line cutting through the air like a sculptor's chisel. The jawline sculptor with hidden layers is elegance distilled, a blunt base at the chin, softened by whispers of movement within. It's not loud or fussy, it's quiet power, a style that says, "I know who I am." No heavy frills, just a clean edge and secret layers that keep it alive, never stiff. Never. Why is it a youth elixir? As we age, facial definition softens, jowls creep, contours blur. That blunt line redraws the map, firming your silhouette. The hidden layers, barely there, add bounce, dodging the helmet head trap. Medically, it's a gift for thinning hair, creating fullness without fuss. Psychologically, it's a confidence shot, structured yet soft. Like you, my friend Lila, 74, learned this firsthand. Her long, sparse hair had been a shield, but it dragged her down. "I thought length hid my age," she said, voice small. One day, she chose the sculptor. The mirror shocked her. Thick, vibrant strands, a jawline sharp as her wit. At her book club, a friend whispered, "Leela, you're glowing," she smiled. "It's like I found myself again." That's the alchemy, a cut that heals and reveals. Square faces soften, round ones lengthen. It's a fit for most. Sleek it straight for polish, wave it for play. Stars like Cora Miles, 73, or Stella Vance, 61, wield it like a crown. Tried it? Considering it? Drop a note below. I'm all ears. 5. The timeless flow with curtain fringe. Who says long hair's off limits after 50? Let's shatter that myth with hair that spills past your shoulders, kissed by subtle layers, and a curtain fringe parting like a theater drape. This isn't the heavy, dated look of old. It's timeless flow, with layers starting at the collarbone and bangs framing your face, soft and sweeping. It's for the woman who loves her length but craves life in it. Aging shifts hair texture. Curls loosen, straight locks wave. This cut dances with that, lifting weight for bounce, while the fringe hides forehead lines and widens cheekbones. It's a medical marvel for adapting to change, and a psychological balm. Long hair, your way, proving femininity evolves, not fades. My client, Miriam, 60, was my muse. She'd never cut her shoulder-length waves, but they dulled. "It's me," she'd insist, clutching the ends. We added layers and a fringe. Suddenly, her mirror sang. At a reunion, a friend marveled, "Miriam, you look alive." She grinned, "I feel it too." It was her, reborn. Oval faces glow, round ones slim. Thick or fine, it works. Air dry, blow dry, curl. It's yours to play with. Think Lena Hart, 73, or Rose Adler, 71, flowing with grace. Love your length? Tell me below. I'm here for it. 6. The voluminous crown with tapered ends. Ever wish you could turn back time with a flick of your hair? Meet the voluminous crown with tapered ends, a cut that crowns you with height and trims to a feather-light finish. Hair lifts at the top, full and proud, then tapers to soft points at the shoulders, blending volume with ease. It's not just a style, it's a celebration of the woman you are now, rooted in science and soul. Why is it a revelation? Thinning often hits the crown hardest. Hormones and stress steal density there. This cut pumps it up, adding height that defies gravity's pull, while tapered ends keep it light. Psychologically, it's empowering, a throne for your spirit. It counters sagging features, spotlighting your eyes and smile with a regal lift. Take my patient Nora, 67, a painter with a wild streak. Her flat, thinning hair dulled her fire. "I'm vanishing," she'd sigh, brush in hand. We crafted this look, volume soaring, ends whispering. At her gallery opening, a stranger said, "You've got presence." Nora winked. "It's the hair and me." She stood taller, brushstrokes bolder. It suits all faces. Round ones elongate, square ones soften. Mousse lifts the crown. A quick dry shapes the ends. Think Vivian Lee, 69. Her crown a silver halo. Ready to rise? Share below. I'm excited for you. Final thoughts. Your reflection, your power. Here we are, 6 cuts laid out like treasures from a chest. Each one's a tool, not to erase years, but to reveal the you that's been growing stronger all along. The science says it. Hair frames how we're seen, shifting perception in a heartbeat. The psychology agrees. Confidence is the glow no cream can mimic. Whether it's the flowing bob's lift, the pixie's pluck, the shag's spirit, the sculptor's strength, the timeless flow's grace, or the crown's rise, your haircut can rewrite your story. So, which calls to you? Maybe it's one you've tried, or one whispering your name. Tell me in the comments. I'm dying to know what sparks your joy. Hit subscribe if you're with me, because aging isn't fading. It's thriving. You're not just beautiful, you're unstoppable. See you next time, friends.